from the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
It's 106 KMEL. Your girl Shay Diddy here. I have the pleasure of sitting down with young Dolph. What's going on?
Yo, you Shay Diddy, what up?
You smell amazing right now.
Word?
I smell some greenage, like you're welcome to California coming off of you. Is that you or is that
yeah?
the crew?
I think
They smiling back there like.
You know where we at.
So welcome back to the Bay. I see you've been moving. You got your social network game is crazy right now. What's been going on with you?
Basically, we just been working, you know what I mean? Just putting in hard work over the years, staying consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Staying humble, staying blessed, staying prayed up, and working. You know what I mean? Like literally, like that's it. You know what I mean? Like I've been having my whole. Really, is no bigger independent artist in the game right now than Young Dolph. Like I don't care how you look at it. Like what's doing what. Like none of that. You know what I mean? Like my whole story, my whole everything. Like since day one, 2009, when I started, what rapper got like their whatever their label is. Like mine's Paper Route Empire, all the way up to fast forward now where I'm at the peak of my career and doing the most and doing the best I've been doing in my career. Right. It's still every project I put out is Paper Route Empire Presents. Right. So not only am I the artist, I'm the CEO. You know what I mean? Right. Along with my other partner. You see what I'm saying? So basically, we just been working, double working, because I got to play this role, and that role.
Well, I got two questions for you. Then, one, why did you not decide to sign with a major label? And two, how do you think that you built your empire started from the bottom, basically, to where you are now? Like, how'd you even learn the music game if you didn't get gamed up from a label?
It's like everything else, like any other business, taking loss, going ups and downs, like having mentors, having people that's in the game and paying a lot of attention to the people that's doing good or the people that won or the people that lost. Why did they lose? Right. Why did they fall off? Okay, why is he doing excellent? You know what I mean? Just because, like, you can look at, like, every individual in the rap game that's, like, either still irrelevant or not, or just caked up and made a lot of cake off of it. Yeah. Like, it was ups and downs. You see what I'm saying?
So you paid attention.
But, yeah, you got to be able to take anything that come your way. Right. You know what I mean? It's like everybody want this what you got. Everybody want to do something. Like it's a million more rappers woke up today saying, "Okay, I'm finna start rapping, I'm about to drop a mixtape." Yeah. So what's going to be the difference between somebody listening to Young Dolph mixtape and accepting that and like own it versus listening to theirs? Right. You know what I mean? Like how I came in the game, I just had the attitude like, don't nobody owe me nothing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That's true. A DJ, I can dress. The DJ not about to play my music because Dolph be fresh. You know what I mean? Dolph, his girl, he crazy with her. I like how he talk. None of that. No, none of that. It's about who really want it the most. Who gonna prove it? Like who's gonna like show me what's the difference between you and them. You know what I mean?
How did you distinguish yourself then?
Consistency. Okay. Like my timing, like everything, like I got a large catalog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I've been constantly putting out tape after tape after tape. Not mixtapes like in the mixtape world, in the music world right now, we call everything like the mixtapes. I've been putting out all of these tapes and they really been like albums. Cause I never put out tapes with other people's beats, none of that. Right. I got all the original beats. I came in the game like cashing out and paying for features and doing this and doing that. Everybody, the whole gang just rock with Young Dolph now and take Young Dolph and everything just all good. No, it was work. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people that I got these relationships with, it started off of me going to them not knowing who I am and me trying to get them to see my vision. Okay, what's what? Like he don't know me. So whatever it take for us to do what I'm trying to do, we want to work and you need this, okay, let's do it, let's get it done. I'm not finna complain. I don't want to do none of that. You know what I mean? That's like an option. I'm not finna give my career an option. I'd rather be like, okay, I'm finna get this done and go on to the next thing, whatever else. Okay, let's go see this person.
That's one thing I can see about you just sitting with you right now is that you're definitely passionate about your music. So I can see why if you came across somebody, why they'd be like, oh, yeah, I might want to rock with this dude, see what he about, because I can see he live what he talking about.
Right. But it's whatever you branding, whatever your whole your thing is like you got to become your brand. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can't sell somebody a brand that you not living. Right. You know what I mean? Like I'm not finna talk about engaging in some activities or doing some things that I didn't do, or portraying like I'm not finna talk about certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless
and
you
the people that it's not even more so about that, but it's just like the people that's on to my music, or they been on it, or they just caught on it and they start listening to it. They be like, man, he really talking about something. It's not just all about the money, the lifestyle, or none of that. It's really about the story. It's about the struggle. It's about like really making something happen. Yeah. It's about the hustle. It's about the motivation. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and they were traveling and going and doing all these speeches in different places, what were they doing? Motivating.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, who else? Who these kids listening to? You know what I mean? Like, we gonna do all the rapping about this, rapping about that, but you got to throw a mixture of this in it so they can be like, man, what else he coming out with?
Right.
What else he got?
They begging for new music. They want to see what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely respect that. Now, how'd you even link up with OT Genesis and Colonel Loud?
Colonel Loud, that's my boy. He from the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm.
I was out in Carolina one day. I had a show. I think it was Raleigh, Carolina, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They got in contact with my boys, and they just put it together. You know what I mean? And actually, we did 2 songs that night. But when that same day, like my manager, Courtney, he told me, he was like, man, that song a hit. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they knew it. You know what I mean?
You didn't know it?
Like, it's like I knew it and I liked the song, but everybody know, like, you know my style, you know my style. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's singing, it got the melody, but my whole team been telling me, like, bro, like, you got it. Like, you a genius. You need some, like, just do something with somebody singing on the hook. Right. And I liked the song, but it's just like everything else. It's like,
it was different.
When you do something without trying to do it, it ain't no telling what it's going to do. OT Genesis, that's my boy. You know what I mean? He reached out to me. He like, bro, I rock with you. Like, man, you going crazy down there, bro. Like, we love you out here on the West Coast. He like, well, we got to do something. He like, man, I play your song before all of my shows. For all my shows, bro, I play your song like such and such, such and such. Right. And I got the same amount of respect for him. And I rock with Buster. And it's just, you know what I mean? It's a respect thing.
I love when that highlight bling.
It's a, my bad, it's a respect thing, you know what I mean? And like, I rock with him. I know what I mean? Like, I went to the hood, we shot the video. And it's history.
That's dope. So I hear you shooting a video tomorrow as well with Bay Area's own Filthy Rich.
That's my boy.
Everybody your boy. How come I'm just now meeting you?
Cause you been acting funny, man.
Did he just try to call me out?
I don't want to put you on the spot like that, but you did.
I'm acting funny?
I'm just tripping.
So how'd you link up with Filthy?
It's just another thing. Like, I'm an independent artist, but people like get it. A lot of people forget about that thing. Oh, Dolph a major artist. He signed with a label. No, I'm not. I'm not with a label. Yeah. But I'm the biggest independent artist that's out. Like, I'm a major artist. You know what I mean? Like, literally. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm doing a way lot more and got a whole lot more than half of the major artists that signed to record labels.
No, that's definitely true.
You know what I mean?
I was noticing your bling earlier.
Don't start it. Don't start it.
I was like, let me see that ring real quick.
Don't start it. But it's just, you know, I just show love to the independent artists. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a major artist myself, and I rock the major artists, but I show the independent artists the same love. You know what I mean?
Right. So, that's a part of keeping your name ringing as well. When you show love to the independent artists, they basically in the Bay, they're like, yo, who was this dude on the track with Filthy Rich? And if they didn't know you, or they're like, yo, Filthy Rich on the track with Young Dolph. So it goes both ways. You know what I mean?
I rock with Filthy. He working, he doing his thing, like, and I see he really trying to do it. So I'm gonna support him whatever he with, I'm with.
That's dope. Now let's talk about your social media game, because as you said, you're one of the biggest independent artists out here, and you definitely be posting some wild stuff sometimes. Not wild, but it be.
What kind of wild stuff you talking about?
It be some laughable moments.
Like what?
So, well, actually, that leads me to 2 questions. Who was this kid that you talking about you had to babysit for 24 hours? And I was like, this motherfucker is bull. He full of shit.
Nah, I ain't had to babysit him because he kind of a big kid, so it was just a little mentoring, a little 24-hour thing.
He was flexing on you?
Man. I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we recorded so much. So, matter of fact, I'm going to let you see it when we, in a minute. But it's, you know,
So you got a street dude who raps, mentoring a little white kid.
What's wrong with it? So what you
Does
trying to
that
say?
sound right?
What you trying to say?
I'm not saying nothing.
What you trying to say?
I'm not saying nothing. But normally, if we watch any movies, it's the opposite. So how did this even come about?
I told you that I wasn't like everybody else. I'm kind of the other side. I'm different. I'm different side. I'm kind of different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, I love to see when my brother's mentoring the kids at all in general.
Dig that.
But I just wanted to know what your reaction was when he was flexing on you.
I wasn't tripping because I like, matter of fact, when kids got that little attitude like that, people need to know how to receive it when they're young. But you just need to guide them and point they light on something that they need to be flexing and hype about doing.
Focusing.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I feel that. Now, I have a question for you because I was like, did you go to jail in November?
Yep.
Was it for registration?
Yep.
And some weed or something like that?
I don't know about all that part.
Okay. Well, it was for registration on a Rolls Royce, right?
Yeah.
Why the hell is your car not registered?
It was. The thing was, I had just got the car like a couple weeks, and it had just came. Like, Memphis is a little town. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a city. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's Atlanta, but a small Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a small San Francisco. It's a small city.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of major people coming up out of there, a lot of major millionaires, a lot of people that's known, everybody known. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I am who I am. I got my reputation that I got. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it was just crazy. I don't know how it's so coincidental because the car had not been in Memphis for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
And you decided to test drive it in.
It wasn't even. Where was I going? I don't even remember where I was going. I think I was going to go put it up because I don't even really be out in them cars like that in Memphis because it's too
flashy, stand out.
I ain't doing all that. But I just didn't have the tags on it yet. That's all. So the Porsche, I just got the 911, I just put the sticker on that one. The tag's been out on my 911 for 5 months, I swear to God.
Well, I'm going to need you to stay out of jail because you got moves to make, okay?
I'm going to stay out of jail.
Now.
Just keep me in your prayer.
Oh, we always going to pray for you. Now, speaking of cars, I heard that you got into 2 car accidents in your life, and both times they flipped. Is that true? The reason why it stood out to me, because I've been in a car accident where it flipped and I was literally on my hands and knees rolling with it, so I was okay. But how does this happen to you 2 times?
Man. Man, the first time, it was like 2007 or something like that. I don't just remember. But it was around that year. And me and my best friend, like everybody know my best friend is Daddy-O, you know what I mean? He real big. He about 400 pounds, and he used to be real big, but he trimming down now. Right. But we was on the way to Chicago, and we was going up there for something, and we was on the road. You know how you got the 2 lanes? You going out of town, you on the highway, you got the 2 lanes. Yeah. And we were driving late. We had to be at court. Actually, we had to be at court. So we were tired, but we got to make it there. Yeah. And I was tired. We were asleep. It was the middle of the night. I fell asleep. I was driving. I was doing about 70, you know what I mean? And you fall asleep, your foot just on the thing. It's just on the gas. Yeah. So I don't know what I was doing when whatever happened. But when I woke up, I was like going over the median, like towards the side. You woke up midway? Damn. So when I woke up right before the flipping and all the everything started happening. Yeah. You know how you got the rail, like this separate the streets and the little stuff, all that? Yeah. So we was on this side of the rail. He flipped us back over on that side of the rail into the street. We flipped, no exaggeration, like 3 times or something like that. Yeah. And when the car stopped, matter of fact, it was a pickup truck. It was my buddy, it was Daddy-O pickup truck. When the pickup truck stopped, it was upside down. We was upside down. Yeah. First thing in my mind, like, really, right before it started, I grabbed the steering wheel. As soon as it started happening, first thing hit my mind, I was like, man, I done killed me and my boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then, like, a couple months before this, actually, like, one of my other best friends, he was just in a car accident, left the club, and killed one of our friends that was in the passenger side. But he lived, and he broke his hip, but he here now. Yeah. So now this happened. I was just like, man. Damn. It's like we was just going through during that time, was a whole lot of little accidents and a lot of little stuff like that. Like God was just trying to really just You know what I mean? Like, I've been wise, been smart, and I always, you know what I mean? Like, make good decisions.
Right
but
path.
He just, like, really let me know, like, you ain't got forever to do whatever you trying to do. You need to do this. You need to give this more of your attention.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when the truck stopped, he had to kick out. I looked at my boy. I was like, man. And keep in mind, he real big.
Yeah.
So, we upside down. I'm like, man, I know I done killed my boy. They're my best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So he looked at me. He had some blood on his head, like, but come to find out, it was just his ear was cut. We jumped right up out of it. I kicked out. I'm telling him I'm sorry. He like, man, forget all that. Man, kick the door, get us up out of here. We get out. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my whole life. We got the whole expressway blocked, bagged all the way up.
Everybody stopped.
We in the middle of the expressway, flipped over upside down. It was an 18-wheeler, guy driving an 18-wheeler, hurry up. And he came to my door. He was like, y'all alive, y'all out? He was trying to help us get out. He had, like, turned his 18-wheeler to block off the whole traffic so nobody wouldn't run into us.
Yeah.
It's like, even though we live, if the 18-wheeler didn't do that, cars could have really came and ran into us back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Because it was dark. It was like 4 in the morning. So that's that. I got up, walked away from that. The only thing happened, only injury I had my top lip, inside of my lip was cut open. They stitched it up, kicked us up out of it like they do us.
He said kicked us out.
Yeah, they kicked us up out of it like they do us. I forgot who I called to come get us. I think one of my boys that here with me right now, I think he came and got us.
So would you say that was the moment then that you were like, yo, I got to focus on my rapping and this is what we got to do?
That's right. I was like, I got to focus on this and focus on my career and be a rapper and really do this music stuff.
Right.
And at the same time, it's going to allow me to really dedicate more of my time to my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if I ain't doing that, I'm doing this.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Second wreck, we go to coming back from a video shoot to somebody video shoot. I had to go do a video shoot with somebody. We just got back to Memphis. We dropped one of my partners off. We in the truck. He was driving. The one that was driving, we dropped him off. My cousin got up, smoked a cigarette, jumped right in the driver's seat. Jumped in the driver's seat. I promise on everything. It was less than 2 minutes. I don't know how he fell asleep that fast.
He fell asleep?
He fell asleep. Like, he hit this, like, this time, he fell asleep and run all the way to the pole and we flipped.
Oh, wow.
This time, it's 4 of us in the truck.
Oh.
I'm like, damn.
Like a time round two.
I'm talking about this time, like, it's 4 of us. I know all 4 of us ain't finna get up and walk away from it all good, but by the grace of God, like we did.
Yeah, it was good.
And the craziest thing about that, when that happened, it was in my neighborhood in Castell in South Memphis. It was right down the street from the house where I grew up at my grandma's house. Like, right down this street, you go down the street, and you get to the street, you have to turn. It's right here where you had to turn left or right. This where the wreck was at. This we flipped over it. The police, they pulled up, and all the ambulance and all the stuff. Like, 2 of my partners went to the hospital. The other 2 of us is like, we really just were trying to go home. It was late, and I didn't even feel like going to the hospital. One of them, he here with me too. So, like, one of the officers had seen me. He was like, man, he was like, Dolph, I ain't trying to be in your business to tell you what to do or nothing, but he was like, bro, you need to stay out the hood. He was like, what can you do? What can the hood do for you? He was like, bro, you just need to stay out the hood.
Because you're making moves.
I was like, man, I can't knock you on that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We smoking and stuff. Like, I'm throwing stuff away. Like, we flipping out.
Your ass about to go back to jail behind some dumb shit.
I'm like, man, but we just smoking though. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was just those.
Is it legal in Memphis?
Come on now.
I mean, I had to double check because, I mean, it's California. You know, I mean, if you have weed, it's like whatever. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But it's a whole nother world in Memphis.
Oh,
or
damn.
anywhere you go outside of California. Try what you try in California. And
that's why you be in the Bay so much.
I be out through Cali.
Okay.
Out through Cali, LA, everywhere. But, like, all of this what done drove me to do what I'm doing right now, go so hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like, this is what I do. I always want a lot. I always been ambitious. You know what I mean? I always surround myself with good people that got the same visions as me or want what I want. So,
right.
want nothing. We ain't no misunderstanding between me and my partners because we all on the same thing. We all got the same goal.
Could have been over any minute too. Now, what's next for you? Like, I know you got a single with OT Genesis right now. You working with Colonel Loud as well. That's both of them are bubbling.
My new single, is Get Paid. That's what we working right now. You know what I mean? So just wait to check your boy out. Like, I already shot the video for it. It's crazy. Like, it's super crazy. Like, remember I said that the video Get Paid finna be super crazy. But like, that's the single right now. That's what I'm working. Like, the OT Genesis, his single, like, is going up. That California's going up. You know what I mean? So like, I just be on the road.
You know what I mean?
Come
a new mixtape or an album soon?
I'm dropping an album this year.
When?
Yeah.
What's it gonna be called? When you dropping it?
The Weed album, 420.
420 for real?
Yeah.
Is it done?
Young Dolph first album.
What? You got any features on there or anybody?
We're going to talk about that another time.
He like, it's too soon for that. So 420, look out for new Young Dolph.
Yep.
The Weed album. Basically, everybody going to blaze to it.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Everybody going to party to it, in other words. Chill to it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Well, Dolph, is there any last words that you want to say to the Bay Area before we let you go?
Everybody already know Dolph love the Bay, Dolph love Cali. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's up, how I'm rocking. Shout out to, I can't even just say one city, two cities. Shout out to the whole Bay. Y'all know how we get down. How did your boys, Dolph?
What's your Snapchat?
I don't know how to work Snapchat yet,
you
but I got
Snapchat?
one. I got one, but I don't be on it. My little cousins, little partners, they be, you tripping, bro. You don't be on Snapchat.
That's like the #1 app right now.
I just felt, I know that, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay,
I
only asked
how to do it.
I might.
My Snapchat, Paper Route Dolph.
Paper Route Dolph. Okay, because everybody's Snapchat is always different. Feel me? Well, thank you again for sliding through. Your girl Shay Diddy Young Dolph. It's 106 KMEL.